Hello everyone, and welcome back to my tech corner. This is the Lighting Node Pro, and it is a small RGB lighting controller from Corsair. It's made to control the RGB hub and RGB strips, and if you use a connector like this one, you can even control third-party ARGB strips, but more about that later. And I picked this up from Amazon for sale. The original price was $65, but I got it for about $54. So we'll see if this thing is truly good. And let's go ahead and dive straight into this unboxing. Now, after cutting the tape and taking the package out, I swore to never throw away the box. The packaging was that cool. I like the fact that the Pro sat at the bottom while the rest of the contents were above and behind it. Now, opening up the covers actually shows the ARGB strips themselves, and after removing those, I was able to take out the cover. Under that was the user manual and the warranty guide, and behind those were the necessary wires to connect everything together. Let's take a look at the two main products, the RGB strips and the Lighting Node Pro. Now, taking a look at the Node, we're able to see that it actually has two lighting ports, but I feel like for the price, Corsair should have added at least one more, but that is just my opinion. This also has some double stick tape. Taking a look at the strips, we're able to see that they have double stick tape on them, useful if you don't want them to slide around your case, but then also if you're looking for a slightly permanent solution. They also have magnets on them if you don't want to use the tape, which is pretty nice to see. Now, each lighting strip has 10 RGB LEDs on them. Now, to be honest, this is a little underwhelming because the pair of ARGB LED strips that I have under my computer have 21 LEDs. Again, I feel like Corsair should have added a little more here because it'll add a little more customability, but that is just my opinion. Now, connecting these RGB strips are pretty simple, just plug in and use really. But the deal with the Lighting Node Pro is the fact that it uses a proprietary connector, so you can't really add any other type of connection to this thing. However, there's a kind of connector that you can get online, and it allows you to connect any ARGB device to the Node Pro, like say this ARGB fan. You can also use this connector for the Commander Pro, or any Corsair lighting controller really. Now, something that I like about these is the fact that you can daisy chain them, reducing cable management. On top of that, the Node Pro has two ports, so not only can you control the ARGB strips, but also an RGB hub from Corsair, for maybe controlling another fan. Now, another thing about this pack is the fact that it comes with extension cables. Say that you're mounting this under a desk or in a very large case. You're able to go a length with these. Now we can go ahead and install this in my test rig and see how they perform. But before we do that, I would like you guys to go ahead and leave a like or dislike on this video. It will really help me gain feedback on how I'm doing. And also comment down below what you guys think about these so far. Let's go ahead and install these boys. Now, installing these I would say was a pain, but it's not the product's fault, it's because I'm using an old case. Now what I did first is find a place for the Node Pro. I don't want to block any of the storage drive screws, so I just went ahead and placed it right above the Commander Pro. Speaking of the Commander, I could have used the RGB strips on that, but for the sake of this video, I used the Node Pro. Now I placed the lighting strip at the bottom of the case, on front of the storage drive bay, the one at the very top of the case, and one in the very back of the case. Oh, and I also made it so that two are controlled through one port, of course by usage of the included cables, and by chaining them together. Now, when I turned on my computer, I was pretty impressed by the way these looked. Maybe 10 LEDs really were enough. They look very nice, and are nice and smooth when transitioning from color to color. The magnets on them are extremely strong, making it so that they don't slide around, even when getting tugged by their own wire. Something else about these lights is the fact of how bright they are. They blow my ARGB strips right out of the water, and I have these mounted under my main computer. I like the fact that these lights match the rest of my system really well. The PCB of them is black, making it so that they match basically any system that you put them in. Now, when you first get into IQ with these, they may shut off. This is normal because you have to configure the lighting channels for the Node Pro. From there on, you're able to control the lighting effects of the strips, or have it controlled through scenes. Alrighty guys, that'll have to hit it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel, it will definitely support it a lot. Comment down below what you guys thought about these light strips. In my opinion, I feel like for 65 bucks, Corsair could have added just a little more to this kit, but I'm open to hear what you guys have to say. So again, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for my next video because it's something pretty interesting.